Hello again and welcome back to Crafts by the Bow. As you know, this week I've been using the Daisy Delight set and I wanted to show you just how versatile the daisy stamp and the punch are. If you don't have the stamp set, just the punch on its own makes lovely flowers. But if you have them both, then you'll find so many ways to use it. What I've done is I've made a base card, and this is what I use for when I'm designing things. And it's the same size as the front of a card. It's 5.5 by 4.25. And on here I've stamped the stem from the daisies. I've stamped the long one, and then I stamped sort of 3/4 of it so that they were at two different heights. And I'd like to show you some of the flowers that you can make really easily. Let's start with if you only have the punch. So if you only have the punch, of course you won't have these, but that is so easy to draw. Just a green line and some little symbolic leaves. That would be just simple. With the punch, if you start with just one of the shapes, that would make a perfect daisy. So you can put it on here. Let's find another one. On here, I've punched out some little crushed curry pieces of card, and I think they're with my 1/2" punch. You could use little framelets if you have them that small. And so there you are, with no stamp set, just the punch. If you want to make your daisies a little bit more Michaelmas daisy type, you can put two pieces together. Put the little piece in the centre. Let me just get some more. And remember, this is only simple punching, there's nothing else. I know it's a bit tricky to see on the white. If you're still only using the punch, another nice thing to do is to fold the daisy in half. And you can just fold it roughly across the centre. And it gives you this kind of a shape. So glue those on there. Let's find another one that's done like that. And put your centres on, and they will stand just proud, but they give you still that like a Taggart kind of daisy look. Let's move those. So we have the single daisy, two together to make a double daisy, folded in half with little centres on. If you want to put two together and then give it sort of a bit more of a centre, there's two together. Here's another one that I've cut out, and I'm going to put it through my 1" punch. I'm just going to make it go in here, and I'm centering it in the punch. Oop, clip that out, we don't need these little pieces. But you can put this little piece in, and then the centre. And that looks really cute as well. You could make that a slightly different colour if you wanted, but I think that just gives a little bit extra too. Okay, you can put 3 together, and using your bone folder, you can either make the petals go backwards, put it on your card so you get much more dimension, or let's find 3 again. Let me see, let's pop these ones together. 1, 2, 3. You can do like I normally do and fold the petals up towards the middle and have them that way. So there you go, easy little flowers just using the punch. One of my favourite ones just using the punch, like we did the white flowers, I've cut out in So Saffron, no, crushed curry, fold them in half like we did before. Oops. There we go. Fold it in half, pop it on here. Just make sure as you fold it you get the layers just a little bit offset. Pop a black circle in, and they look like Black-Eyed Susans. Pop two together and either cut out a circle in brown or black, and they look a little bit like a sunflower. Oops. Now, if you have the stamps, it makes it a little bit easier, but here I've cut 3 different colours, all sort of tone-in pinks, and I've used the darker one at the bottom, then the middle one, just offset a little bit. Put that on there, and you could use one of the little faceted gems, or you could still use card. Pop that on there. A little bit of Wink of Stella would make that really shine. Whoop, how did I do that? Made them all fit back together. There we go. Okay. If you do have the stamp set, this one is really pretty if you stamp with Versamark, so that each of the ink colours, it looks like you've printed with ink rather than just the clear Versamark. But Versamark brings out the tone of the actual card, so it sort of does tone on tone. And that way you don't have to have all the ink colours. Yeah, it's pretty. And fold the petals up a little bit. If you want to do 2 colours, you can. I've got Tranquil Tide there, and then I've got white with Tranquil Tide ink. That looks really pretty. You can do 2 colours, 1 colour, whatever works. You know, play around with the set for a little while. Here I've just cut out 2 with the punch. It was stamped in Smoky Slate and coloured with, I think it was Pink Pirouette, which is a retired colour. These just happen to be in my box. No, there. You don't have to have 2 flowers the same on your card. I'm sure you'll find more ideas than I could ever think of just doing this. But it really is fun to play with. See, I could just play all day making flowers. Get nothing done, no housework, nothing. But, you know, it really is an easy punch to use. And if you want to have the stamp set as well, you can just make oodles of things with it, oodles of flowers. But I still think one of my favourites is having the white. Let's put 2 back together. And then, where's the little one that I cut? Oh, run away. Let's cut it again. So I'll just flatten that down a little bit so it'll go through my punch. Put it through the 1-inch punch. It doesn't want to go in because I'd folded it up. There we go. I still love that shape with the little extra piece in. And you know, these petals, you could always have them on dimensions falling off. Play He Loves Me Not with it. Okay, So there you are, a few little ideas to use the Daisy Delight and the matching punch. Thanks again for watching me. I'll see you all again soon. Bye.